Welcome back, young fives, kindergartners, first graders, and second graders. This is part 2 of your new lesson, which is symmetrical butterflies. Remember that symmetry means the same on both sides. So symmetrical is another way to say that. Anything that is symmetrical has symmetry. It's like a mirror image on both sides. So thankfully, we have lots of examples from nature with symmetry, like the butterfly. So I'm going to go step by step, show you how to draw a butterfly with simple shapes, like circles and long ovals. And then I'm going to talk about the patterns, which are also symmetrical. All right, so your first step is going to be to start with the head. And the head is just a circle. Everybody's head will look a little bit different. So if it's not a perfect circle, don't worry. The next shape is a long oval. It's going to come almost all the way down to the bottom of the paper. Like so. So these two shapes are also pretty symmetrical, same on both sides. Now I'm going to start with the wings. And I'm going to go as close to the edge of the paper as possible because I want my butterfly to be very big. All right, aiming for symmetry. I'm going to try to make this exactly the same, but if it's not perfect, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to aim for symmetry. Pretty close. So butterfly's wings are made up of two parts. Got the top and the bottom. This one I'm going to come around and then swoop up back to the body. And the same on both sides. Like so. Before I go into my patterns, I want my butterfly to come alive a little bit. So I'm going to add some antenna and a face. Okay. On the last one I showed, I did some teardrop shapes, something that kind of looked like a zigzag or a lightning bolt. I had some circles. I'm going to try to mix it up a little this time. Instead, on this one, I'm going to add my zigzags towards the top. And I'm just going to make mine a little bit bolder here by making another zigzag right beneath it. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Your zigzag could be as simple as this. But if you want to get more fancy, you could try to double it up. Great. They're pretty symmetrical. Not perfect, but I'll take it. Polka dots are always a good shape to go with when you can't think of what to draw. So I'm going to do some big polka dots on this side. I have 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 3 over here. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to add some lines, some curved lines to the body of my butterfly. And by making them a little curvy, it looks a little bit three-dimensional, which is cool. It looks like the body's popping out a bit. When you are making patterns, it's never a bad idea to repeat. So if you can't think of what to do, you can always repeat something. I'm going to add some circles down here. Repeated circles. Another thing you can do with patterns if you don't know what to do next, you can Make concentric shapes, which means a shape inside of another shape. If you want to, you can keep going and going. All right, I've got some more space to fill up. Let's see. I'm gonna do a heart over here. And a heart on this side. I'm gonna do a wavy line underneath. One on the left, one on the right. Everything so far is symmetrical. Excellent. I've just got a little more space here. I don't know if you noticed it on the other one, but I snuck in a picture of a mustache. So I'm going to do that over here too. I'm going to draw a mustache on this side. And then to make it symmetrical, I'll make one on the other side too. Now, the reason why I add a mustache is because, Mr. Goecke has a mustache, but also because a pattern can be anything, and also symmetry can have any kind of shape. Doesn't matter what it is. It can be as silly as a mustache. So remember, start with simple shapes, such as circles and ovals. Make everything like a mirror image on both sides so it has symmetry. Make all of your patterns the same on both sides so they are symmetrical. And finally, something I'm not going to get to in the video, on yours, I would like you to use lots of colors. And guess what? Use the colors symmetrically too. So if this zigzag lightning bolt shape is going to be yellow, I'm going to make it yellow over here. If these polka dots go purple, red, purple, over on this side I'm going to go purple, red, purple. Notice how I used a pattern with the colors too. Fill up the whole thing with color, and most importantly, have fun. Thank you for watching.